All right, hold it right there, player. You know the deal. On behalf of the Highspots Wrestling Network, I'm Corky Franks, and we're joined at this time by this young man to my right. Guys, he started off on the ring crew and worked his way all the way into the WWE Hall of Fame. None other than the Hall of Famer himself, Mr. Teddy Long. Teddy, thanks for joining us.
Well, Corky, thank you very much for having me, man. And, you know, like you said, you know, worked my way all the way from the ring crew to the WWE Hall of Famer. God is good, and that's all I can say about that.
He's been good. You know, that was a long, hard journey, I assume. Do you want to take a second and talk about the journey?
Well, I mean, the journey...
I know it was a long time. We can't, you know, fill it all in a second, but...
Yeah, well, like I said, like you said, it was a long journey, you know. Went from, putting up the ring, taking the ring down. Then the first job I had was refereeing. Did that for a couple of years and then went into managing and stuff. So, you know, I wore a lot of hats. I also was doing announcing, color commentary. So I've done a lot of things in professional wrestling, and, you know, a lot of things I'm not proud of, but the majority of them that I am proud of.
Well, you mentioned managing, and you know, this is the entertainment business, but back when you started, it was serious business. Not that it's not serious now, but it was really serious business then. And you had an opportunity to work with some of the greatest tag teams in wrestling history, and those guys were all serious. All the guys you've worked with, do you happen to have a favorite tag team? If so, why would that be?
Well, I would say my favorite tag team was Doom, was Butcher Reed and Ron Simmons, because that was basically the first tag team that I had the opportunity to manage full time. Now, I did have the Skyscrapers at one time, Sid Vicious, Dangerous Dan Spivey, but I wasn't with them very long. But after given the Butcher run, I had a chance to establish a relationship with them. I managed them for quite a long time, so they were my favorite tag team.
You know, general manager, ring crew, referee. Let's touch on general manager. You're also known as the greatest general manager in wrestling history.
You can believe that.
I can believe that, player.
All right.
He's the greatest general manager in wrestling history. You're also known for making some outlandish, I guess outlandish, is that a good word for it? Some tag team contests?
No, not outlandish. Just say some good tag team matches.
We had to start somewhere, right?
All right.
So we'll start with outlandish. Looking back over all the years, is there a particular tag team match that you made that stands out?
God, I can't hardly remember. I mean, I made so many tag team matches, and I thought to myself that every one that I made, I thought they all stood out. But like I said, I just don't have a favorite one. And me doing the tag team stuff, it wasn't something that I thought about or that I started. I just started coming out and making tag team matches, and people started liking it. So, I mean, I think every tag team match I made.
So that's something that you came up with, not creative?
No, not creative. I came up with that myself.
That's good. Well, I'll tell you something else that we came up with ourselves is not only is Teddy Long on the WWE Network, he's also on the Highspots Wrestling Network. Guys, a classic must-see shoot interview. He says it's so good, he has to go back and watch it himself. And speaking of Highspots, the Highspots Wrestling Network, highspots.com, I think Teddy Long has something cooking on the back burner. You want to talk about that?
Well, first of all, let me thank you guys for making me a part of the Highspots Network. You know, I'm really honored to be on there. And so just to show you how much I appreciate it, you can also, players, is find some Teddy Long suits. Now, some of the suits that I wore on TV that I'm not wearing anymore, I'm going to put them up for sale, and they'll be on the Highspots Network. And player, you can look as dapper as me. All the way up, nothing can stop you.
Hey, holla, holla, holla. Hey, if you want to be part of the Highspots Wrestling Network, all you have to do is go to highspotswrestlingnetwork.com. Subscribe today. I don't think you could guess what the subscription fee is, can you?
$9.99.
How did you know that?
Hey, I'm a psychic.
That's too easy. On behalf of Teddy Long and the Highspots Wrestling Network, until next time, player.
Holla, holla, famer.